So the Sun Bowl and home to the UTEP Miners, and it's always a pleasure to come out this way, and we're certainly excited about the game we have in store. Today, an in-state battle between two teams from the state of Texas, and when you face off against another squad from the Lone Star State, the emotions tend to run a little higher. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Rice Owls. The Miners will put total leather and we'll get started. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. He was looking for some running room, and not much to be found as he stopped at the... The Owls offense takes the field to start this game off. And here he comes, a man who epitomizes the phrase, the tight end's always open, David.
And yes, he is, Reese, and it's so cool. The tight end position now has evolved so much. You can move him all over the field, and you can really highlight a guy of his ability.
Too big for safeties to cover and too fast for linebackers to cover. This is a weapon they've got to take advantage of.
Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. To the air, it's Jenkins. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. I'm not sure you have much in the script to convert a third and this long on the opening drive. Fires to the wideout. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. They are backing up their pregame words. Their first drive of the game, 4th down in their own end, and they're going for it. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And that one falls incomplete, a huge stand by the defense. So UTEP's offense taking the field for a chance we have to see them today. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys and the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
Here's the give off the left side. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. And this one ought to be nice and easy, a 22-yard attempt. Absolutely perfect. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. Grab behind the line. It's Jackson. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Gets it out quickly. Across the 25, he's got room. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. Looking to pass. It's Jenkins. Lets it fly. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection.
Not seeing a lot of chemistry between the QB and his intended target on that play.
They want to just keep throwing it. Unleashes one. Makes a connection. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. He's going to pass. Still looking on the move.
I love when QBs break the play.
He's got it at the 15. Just what they were looking for, a huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. They'll throw it from the red zone. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's looking to throw. Quarterback floating away from pressure. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the freshman will chalk up a sack.
And how about the true freshman? We've heard about this guy. We heard he's got a chance to be really, really good talking with coaches this week, and he gets his first sack. Listen, guys, I'm a passer.
And it's picked off at the goal line. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Here comes the offense on first down. They'll run it from the gun. Crosses the 30, he's got away. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
Trying to get to him. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback.
And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Offense set on first down. They'll give it to the back.
Hey, 5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a first down every couple carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest. Pound that rock.
Looking downfield, it's Locklear. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, UTEP.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. Off play action on first down. Now he's going to break the pocket. Trying to get rid of it. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Off play action. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Bought a little time, lets it go. On target. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. The Owls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. A strike downfield. Open runway ahead. The 10. And the catch and run into the end zone. Who gives a hoot? The Owls do. It's a touchdown. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. The Red Hawks of Miami looked like a serious force in a dominant win. This is a program that's won before, and they might just add some more hardware before this year is out. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings, and the other heads home licking its wounds.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Movement here from the tight end. Looking to throw, it's Locklear. Unloads to the wideout. That pass is incomplete.
Yeah, and sometimes the coverage is just great. And as a quarterback, you throw the football away or don't try to force it too tight into a window, and you just say, hey, defense won that rep, good coverage.
Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. And the Miners will send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. They put it in the end zone the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to really take control of this game.
You can feel the momentum shifting. If they were able to take the football here, drive it down the field, and score again, David, they would have all of that momentum on their side.
And there's nothing about momentum that you can call it. Like, I don't understand it, but once it gets going in one direction, a lot of times it's so hard to swing it back the other direction. The momentum is real, and they got it.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on first down. And this sophomore able to... They can get the sack.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Buys a little extra time. From the comfort of the pocket, he fires it to the right. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. This Rice offense has a nice-looking drive going. Looking to move it through the air. He's not afraid to go deep. And that falls incomplete as they tried to wrap up the first quarter with a bang, but the incomplete pass takes us to the second quarter. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. They keep attacking through the air. Getting some heat. Going to try to get it himself. They get him down after the scramble, but he's able to pick up a few and turn it into a positive play. To the air, it's Jenkins. He'll take a shot. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rice. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
That makes the score. Rice, 14.
From inside the 10, here he comes. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a lofts one high and deep. Snags it down the right side. The expressway is wide open. And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way. Touchdown, Miners! How about that quarterback taking the shot downfield and delivering to the wide open receiver?
I love this quarterback, Reese, because he's aggressive. He wants to take shots. He's looking for every opportunity to show off that cannon and that arm talent. He showed it to all of us right there.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Pocket starts to collapse. Makes the grab down the left side. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. He's looking to throw it. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
Well, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
He lets it fly. Fires the pass, intercepted. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. To the ground with the back. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. The Miners will hustle to the line. To throw, it's Locklear. He's got him in the flat. And they're going to lose yardage there. The defense completely owning the front. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Trying play action. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains, they were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. Splits the uprights, it's good.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. He's going to take off. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. A productive play is one that gets you at least halfway to another 1st down here on 1st and 10. Finds a man on the left. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's going for it all. Snags it. Touchdown, Owls! And how about this offensive show so far?
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And the coverage team able to make the tackle. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. Man, how comforting is it to know that... And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. So they'll try to make up some of that ground on 2nd down from the 16. Dropping back, it's Locklear. Gets it out fast. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. And the Miners line up to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. A huge return there. Steps out of bounds, but man, did he put his team in great position. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. Looking for the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Owls.
Touchdown.
Getting set for the point after. And they kick it through for the extra point, and they have an 8-point lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
That makes the score. Rice, 28. UTEP.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And that's just a flat misfire, not even close to his receiver. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. He's looking to throw. Quick strike complete. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on first down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Offense gets set for second down. Back to throw, it's Locklear. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. They're going to throw it again. Coming after it. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. The Miners decide to punt it away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. Going to take a shot at this DB. Wide open, he makes the catch. He's loose down the left side. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Owls. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And the offense takes the field ready to go back to work. He wants to throw. They're bringing heat. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. After the misfire, now on second down. He's looking to throw. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. The corners are walked up tight. Here's the handoff. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the Miners will punt it away on fourth down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Slips through the line. He's going to get loose. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. They're trying to get to it. Gets open down the middle. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Looking to throw, it's Jenkins. Going for 6. And he can't find his man in the end zone as he was trying to pay off this red zone chance. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He's moving out of the pocket. Into the end zone. And they can't make the connection on third down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about. They'll decline that penalty. Obviously very happy with the results of the play. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got him, and they convert. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Owls.
And I love this offense, man. Staying aggressive. Just because you got the lead, you know people can score points in bunches. This offense keeps the foot on the accelerator, scores again on the final play. Now this offense has even more of a cushion going into halftime.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. One of the best atmospheres in football, and we've got a fun one from El Paso. The passing game for both sides has been outstanding. On point, unrelenting. They've excelled in the short game, the intermediate game, and especially on the deep ball. All in all, a thrilling display of offensive firepower, and these defenses have a lot to discuss here at halftime.
And the returner will be brought down. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. It's like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
And this center downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Shakes off the defender. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And they'll come to the line with less than a yard to go. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. The Miners are on the move. They'll try to get outside. Plows through the defense.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physicaled. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long.
Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48. On first down, here comes this offense. Back to pass, it's Jenkins. Fires downfield. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. They'll snap it from the 30 on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires on the move. It's caught downfield. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. Rice hoping to cash one in from the red zone. Feeling some heat. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back to the air one more time. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd down, going up top. Got enough space. Touchdown Owls. And the pummeling has started. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
That makes the score. Rice, 49. UTEP, 20.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. UTEP has the ball, and the Miner offense ready to go to work. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Snags it over the middle. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And the Miners will line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll field the punt and take it back. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Now 2nd and 10. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Using his legs to buy some time. And it's caught inside the 15. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 of the 11. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Incomplete. Brings up second down.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to find another play in the red zone. It'll be third down. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Pressure coming. And the incomplete pass on third down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. They're only 1 for 3 on fourth down attempts, but they'll try it again here. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on fourth down. First down here for the offense. They'll run it from the gun. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. It's Locklear trying to get to him. Finds his big tight end. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Hand off from the shotgun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Line getting set on second down. The give to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a third and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Caught behind the line. It's Thomas. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The Miners will try to pin them back with the punt. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on fourth down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
They'll try to move the chains on third and short from the 25. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Trying to make magic with his feet. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. They'll try it on the ground. They're able to make the stop, but he is beyond the line to gain. It's first down Rice. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Or did he find a hole in that secondary? Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. And the Owls look to keep this drive humming. Trying to find his man on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Let's see what they've got on second down. To the air, it's Jenkins. Moving away from pressure. He'll try to do it himself. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. The Owls come to the line with a new set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a space. Makes the grab along the sidelines, but that'll be a little short of the first down. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He's looking to throw. It's complete. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. This guy is doing work on the outside, and the sweet toe tap to stay in bounds there.
How about the sweet feet? I mean, it's so hard to know where you're at on the sidelines and have good body control. And you could tell he did. Gets the feet down, secures the catch. That is a nice catch. Nice footwork, young fella.
Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. Marches ahead. He's knocked down in the back.
Carries the ball.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game.
Touchdown, Rice. And the route is on.
Touchdown.
With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And they did tack on that extra point with no problem.
Rice, 56.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. He's going to throw deep right side. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for big-time plays. This offense has a second down play. Wants to throw. It's Locklear. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He'll take another shot here. Picked off. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
And they'll take over 1st and 10.
They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Quickly complete.
The defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get 2 bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
Caught near the sticks. It's Jackson. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a 1st down.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Rice. And the punishment has been extended. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Rice, 63. UTEP.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner is stopped. UTEP has the ball, and the Miner offense ready to go to work. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
To the air, it's Locklear. Fires to the tight end. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the 1st down. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. And the Miners send out the punt unit.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the 4th.
Looking to go up top on 1st down. Getting some heat. And the ball is picked off.
Never say die attitude, and I love that, especially these young players, because they're out there competing. And I know the scoreboard right now doesn't look pretty. They're not going to come back and win this football game, but I just love kids that are competing.
And that is interception number 3 on the day. Trying to take it back. What a defensive play to stop the scoring threat, make the interception, and then have the return go up near midfield. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Fires on the move. Quarterback just flat missed him. Incomplete.
Well, on that incompletion, the quarterback and the receiver just not on the same page. I mean, that wasn't even close.
And the incompletion brings up a second down for this offense. Off the play fake. Moves away as he feels pressure. And this looks disastrous. Oh, down he goes. A huge loss on that play. This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Shoots it to the left. And they can't complete the bullet pass on 3rd down. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Gets drilled as he releases it, and the ball just trickles to the ground. Couldn't order better field position for this offense. Dropping back, it's Locklear. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. We'll see if they can get a little better protection after the sack. It's 2nd and 12. Defense in press coverage. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Catch in the middle, it's Odom. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. He's got his man. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. The Miners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got him downfield. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. And the Miners are moving quickly down the field. He wants to throw it. And he'll chuck it into the cheap seats there and save the down. Nobody getting open there. Got stopped on 1st down. They'll try it again from the 2. They'll run the option. And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown. Little way too late, but they still do count it for 6.
Yeah, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note. A little bit.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, and he gets the ball back. Lucky to do so. Guess it could have been worse. What can they pull out of the playbook here on 2nd and long from the 17? The give, and tick, 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 tick. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, going downfield for the big play. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. It is amazing what you can do with your roster if you just refuse to have kickers. It's also amazing how you can wreck a game. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on down. Going for it that deep in your own end, just outsmarting yourself. Offense set up, 1st and goal. Pocket starts to collapse. He caught it. I'm sorry, you're unlikely to win today, but here's the fabulous part. A late touchdown.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, listen, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad. You know, a lot of offensive coordinators script the first, 5 to 10 to 15 plays. You don't usually draw that up for inside your own 10. Bad field position to start. This offense needs to come out, get a few positive plays first to get out the shadow of your own end zone.
This drive will start at the 6-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down. The incomplete pass leaves them with 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Jenkins. He'll pull it down. Finds a crease at the 20. And this sophomore quarterback learning when to use his legs to move the chains. It's first down from back at their own 24-yard line. He's going to pass. Going to throw it over the top of the D. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. He's looking to throw. He's not afraid to go deep. He's got it downfield for a huge gain.
You know, I love offensive coordinators that want to stay aggressive, and they've come up with big plays all game long. It's a big reason why they have this lead right now, and they're not backing off here in the fourth quarter. They're letting their guys go play. The entire playbook is open to them, and they're taking shots.
2nd down after that incompletion. The aerial assault continues. Looking for a big play. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Got it in the middle, it's Thompson. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. This drive was rolling, and then it got thrown into reverse. Here's a 2nd and 18. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. Touchdown, Owls! And the beatdown has ensued. With that in the lead, nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, you know, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we'd have just ran the details to the right route, hung on to the football. Little things can make a big difference.
Yeah, that's why they call it a game of inches, David. But
Off he goes! And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Looking for a man, it's Jenkins. The freshman able to get home with the sack. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. One more play to pad the stats. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Trying to get behind the defense. One last incompletion, and that'll do it. Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
And it's amazing